I recently showed you guys how to make crumpets and it was such a success. I got so many requests for today's recipe I couldn't ignore it. So here it is. Let's make some homemade English muffins on the One Pot Chef. To make our English muffins, first we're going to activate our yeast. So in a large mixing bowl, I've got 2 cups, about 500 mils of warm water, and to that I'm going to add in our yeast. This is a 7-gram sachet of yeast, so about a tablespoon and a half roughly. We'll just give that a gentle stir so it dissolves into the water. Next we're going to add our melted butter. I've got 100 grams of butter which I've just melted, a tablespoon of white sugar, and a tablespoon of salt, and just mix that all together. I'm now going to stir in 3 cups of plain flour. Just add that in, and we're just going to stir that together. We're now going to add in another 3 cups of flour. We're going to add it in about half a cup at a time. Stir it in, add another half a cup, and just keep going until we've added all the flour in. Towards the end, it'll be easier just to mix it with your hands than with the spoon, and we'll get this lovely soft dough. Now you want this dough to be soft but not too sticky. So that's about the consistency we're looking at. That looks good. We're just going to roll the dough out on an even surface until it's about 1/4 inch or about 1/2 centimetre thick. And then just using a large tumbler or a glass, you're just going to cut out circles from the dough, like so. I managed to make about 20 muffins out of the dough, and I've just transferred them onto some baking trays, and I've sprinkled some cornmeal or polenta onto the trays before I put them on there, and we're just going to sprinkle a little bit more over the top of the muffins. Now all you need to do is cover each of the trays with a clean kitchen towel for about half an hour to an hour to allow our muffins to rise. Our muffins have risen, and all I've done is I've just taken them off the tray temporarily, removed the excess cornmeal from the tray, and then just put the muffins gently back on. These are ready to go into the oven. We'll put 1 tray on at a time. Preheated oven 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes or until they're lightly golden on the outside. Muffins are out of the oven, they're looking absolutely gorgeous. We're just going to leave them on the tray for about 5 minutes, then transfer them onto a wire rack to cool completely, and then we'll be ready to eat. And here are our completed English muffins, golden and gorgeous. Now, once they're cooled off, you can split them in 2 and toast them immediately, or you can place them into a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer, and take them out whenever you need them. I recommend splitting them in 2 partially before freezing them. That way you can stick them straight into the toaster. You don't have to defrost them, just toast them up and eat them and love them. Some lightly toasted English muffins, and I've just lightly buttered it, so I can't wait to dive in and have a taste. Oh wow. That is so yummy. There's nothing better, pardon me, there's nothing better than freshly baked goods. When they're just warm, fresh out of the oven, they're just gorgeous. And these muffins are beautiful. They're lovely and crisp and golden on the outside, and they've got that lovely fluffy, sort of almost bready on the inside. Absolutely stunning. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. Now that I've done both crumpets and English muffins, hopefully this will get rid of the confusion that people on the crumpets video seem to have, because there was a lot of people asking, oh, are crumpets English muffins, or are English muffins just crumpets with holes in? They are different, they're kind of similar, they're served in a similar way, but now you see the difference.